Hello, boys and girls. Today we're going to be working on lesson 7.6, and the title of the lesson is Amounts Greater than $1. Our essential question is, how do you show money amounts greater than $1? How do you show money amounts greater than $1? So let's go to our next page. And so we're on page 497, and the directions say, draw and label the coins, write the total value. So I'm going to go, you stay on this page. I'm going to go to my page that's very similar. And I've got the problem here. And it says Dominic has 1 quarter, 2 dimes, 3 nickels, and 1 penny in his coin bank. How much money is in Dominic's bank? So in your blank space on your page, so I'm going to go back to your page, you're going to draw the coins, and we're going to figure out how much they're worth. So let's start drawing the coins. Dominic has 1 quarter. So we're going to write a 25. We're going to circle it, right? Because that's how we show a quarter. And 2 dimes, so that's 10 and 10. And he has 3 nickels, so that's each nickel is 5 cents. So 5, 5, 5. Okay. And he has 1 penny. So I want you to pause your video and see if you can figure out what the total value of Dominic's coins are. All right, so you don't have to do it this way, but I'm going to write the amounts as I count. So I'm going to go this one, this one, this one, then these guys, and then that one. So our first count is going to be 25 cents. And then 25 plus 10 is 35. And then another 10 is going to be 45. And now we're going to count by fives. So 45, 50, 55, and then one more 5, 60. And then we're going to add a penny. So 1, 61. So our total value of Dominic's coins is 61 cents. So the total value of his coins are 61 cents. All right, so math talk, it says, explain how you found the total value of the coins in the coin bank. Well, the first thing is we drew the coins, right? Because we want to be able to represent them. So we drew the coins. And then we added the values, starting with the largest coin, and then the next largest, and then the next largest, and then our smallest coin, which was 1 penny. All right, let's continue. So model and draw page. This is on the back of your page, page 498, and it says, when you write amounts greater than $1, use a dollar sign and a decimal point. Okay, so 25, right? 1 quarter is 25. And then we got another quarter, and another quarter. So 4 quarters equals $1. Okay? And then we have another quarter, 25, and then 2 pennies, 1, 1. So 25, 26, 27. So we have $1, right? This is why we don't say and when we say numbers. So we have $1 and our dollar sign. And that's the decimal to separate the dollars from the cents. 27 cents. That's what we have. $1 and 27 cents. Okay, another example, right? We have an actual dollar drawn already for us, right? They've already drawn $1, so we know that's $1. And then we got to figure out the values of these coins. So that's 25, 10, 10, and then a nickel 5. So 25, 30, 25, 35, 45, 50. So $1 and then 50 cents. So that's what we're going to trace. $1, right? And decimal point, 50 cents. So that's what we're going to be practicing today. We're going to be practicing showing dollar amounts greater than $1. How do we write that? What does it look like, right? Because this is, right, we could say that's 150 cents, but really, right, if we want to be specific, it's $1 and 50 cents. So share and show. It says circle the money that makes $1, then write the total value of the money shown. So you're going to do number 1 and number 2 on your own. Circle the amount that shows $1, just like we did up here, right? That was $1, right? This is $1. So you're going to do the same thing with these two and then write the total amount. Make sure you write it in dollar and cent notation, so you have to have a dollar sign. And then you're going to write the amount. So go ahead and pause your video, do number 1 and number 2. Okay, so let's see how you did. So first thing we did was circle the money that makes $1. So $1. And so This is a quarter, nickel, penny. So that's 50, 55, 56. So $1.56. Then we've got, let's see, 4 quarters, right? We already know. I'm going to write what their values are, but we already know 4 quarters equals $1. And then it looks like we've got 3 dimes. Okay, so I'm going to circle the dollar. I'm going to go ahead and write it. So $1 and 10, 20, 30. So $1.30. Okay, let's go to the next page. All right, so same thing, same directions. Do number 3, 4, and 5. Pause your video. Do number 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to write the values of the coins so I don't get confused. So I got 4 quarters already, so that's $1, and then a dime and a nickel. So only $1. So $1 and 10 plus 5 is 15, 15 cents. $1.15. Okay, my dollar is here, so I'm going to circle $1 and write my dollar sign and $1 and so we got 25, 25, 10, 10, 5. Looks like a quarter, but it's not. It's a nickel. Another dime and the nickel. So let's see. So 25, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 86 cents. So hopefully you got $1.86. And then on to my last one. Let's see. Again, I'm going to label my coins because it's just a good strategy to use. Helps you not get confused. And these little guys are dimes. And then a nickel. So 1 quarter is 25, 2 quarters is 50, 3 quarters is 75. So we're not at $1 yet. And then I got 2 dimes and a nickel. Remember that 2 dimes and a nickel is the same thing as saying 25 cents. 10, 20, 25. So that's right. 25 plus these 75. That's another $1. Right? 2 dimes and a nickel is a quarter plus 3 quarters, so 4 quarters. So we have $1. So make my dollar sign. And then just this dime. So $1.10. All right, let's see. Let's go to the next page. So let's look at this Think Smarter problem. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Jason put his money in his bank. Hey, that's my name. So here's the money he put in his bank. Circle the amount to complete the sentence. Jason put a total of, and we're going to circle the correct amount for how much he put in his bank. So we've got $1, right? And this is a quarter. That's a dime, right? So 25, 35. So $1.35. So that's how much money Jason put in his bank. $1.35. All right, so that's our last regular problem. So let's set you up on your homework. So you're going to do page 501. Make sure to do these problems down here too. You can't skip them because they have words. Get help if you can't read it. At this point in 2nd grade, you should be able to read most of those words though. And then make sure to do the back page, and then you got your review down here. All right, good luck with your math assignment.